Hello. Let's start off the reading using the Spirit Animal Pocket Oracle. Ooh, very fast. Number 8, Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Ooh. I am intrigued already. Number 8, I associate with abundance, and turned on the side, it looks like an infinity symbol. That makes me think of interconnectedness, eternity, oneness, infinite possibilities. The cycles of life. Okay. The bobcat moves furtively and mysteriously, and when Bobcat Spirit appears, she brings a powerful reminder that not all things can be explained or understood through the power of the intellect. Trying to figure things out based on reason and facts will not provide you with the certainty and comfort you seek. Bobcat asks you to trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves through direct experience. Allow your vision to slip into soft focus, and you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden there all along. Bobcat Spirit helps you to trust in the wisdom and revelations that come to you and accept that secrecy is woven into the fabric of existence. No matter what, the appearance of Bobcat Spirit is a sign that you are being called to trust, even when what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellectual certainty. Okay. Bobcat Spirit tells you this is not a time to reveal your deepest, most cherished dreams and desires to others, but rather a time to be quiet and gentle with yourself as truths begin to emerge in your awareness. Self-protection is called for, so be discerning and reveal no more than is necessary. People have a way of imposing their opinions on you, so pay attention to whom you surround yourself with at this time. Be watchful and check your own motives as well as those of others. Let your logical mind take a rest as you start to perceive the energy of your environment. Bobcat Spirit wants you to be stealthy and wise and keep your own counsel. Let yourself be a mystery yet to be revealed. Okay. Okay, what stands out here? Bobcat Spirit tells you this is not a time to reveal your deepest, most cherished dreams and desires to others, but rather a time to be quiet and gentle with yourself as truths begin to emerge in your awareness. Okay, so protect your dreams, keep them to yourself at this time. There will be a time, but it is not the time at this moment. It's what I'm getting here. And you will know when the timing is right based on listening to your intuition. And there was an emphasis also on not relying so much on the intellect trying to figure things out. All right, self-protection, discernment, reveal no more than is necessary. Okay, guarding your energy, being mindful of what you share, depending on the company that you keep. Okay? And also be watchful and mind your own motives as well. Be honest about what your motives are, what your intentions are. Yeah, let your logical mind take a rest. Be stealthy and wise. Be mysterious at this time. Not everything can be explained or understood through the power of the intellect. Yeah. But our minds, our 3D conditioned minds, that's what it tries to do all the time, to figure everything out. There are some things that we will probably never have answers to. And to just trust, surrender, release to the not knowing, and trust that there is a divine plan, a divine order, to trust the universe. It's not our job to try to figure everything out. The wounded eagle, the wounded eagle, the wounded ego, because it's, well, the ego in general is built to protect us, right? And so it wants certainty, it seeks certainty and comfort. Trust in the great mystery, okay? And let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves through direct experience. And look between the lines. Yeah, okay. Because the tendency, especially when we're using our left brains, it's very black and white, linear thinking, right? And it just wants to look at the, quote, facts. But the guidance is to see between the lines, to look deeper. If we look between the lines, you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden there all along. Being the observer, that's what it makes me think. Being the observer, pulling back, looking at things from a higher point of view. Not taking everything at face value. There's a deeper meaning. Okay, trust in the wisdom and revelations that come to you. So trust your intuition. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Life is a mystery. Embrace the mystery is what I'm getting. Embrace the mystery. Have fun with the mystery of life. Okay. We have number 4, great and full. Ooh, another set of 4s. So you may be seeing 444. This is 44, a power number, divine matrix. So, 444. Makes me think alignment, mirroring energy, as within, so without. Stability, 4 I always associate with stability, firm foundations. Base chakra. 17, the storyteller. 17 is a star card in the traditional tarot. Connecting the storyteller card with what we read about the bobcat and mystery, that made me think, okay, mystery writer, mystery novel. Okay. Secret knowledge. Sacred knowledge. Okay, now looking at the Divine Matrix card and the Storyteller. Channeling. Channeling a book. Yeah. So I'm thinking, whoever this message is for, it's in the cards for you to write a book. It will be a channeled text. Perhaps revealing some kind of secret. Secrets of the universe, sacred knowledge. Now I'm thinking mystery school. You will receive public recognition for this. I'm looking at this trophy. Well, it looks like a trophy. I don't know if that's what it is. Is it a trophy or a chalice? That makes me think Holy Grail. Oh. Ancient wisdom, ancient mystery. Some information from the past. Okay. Now I'm putting, what this, it looks like a portal. There's a face here. I'm looking at this as the person's crown, information from the divine, channeled through your crown chakra. And that makes me think, looking at this chalice, let's pretend this is your crown. This pinkish liquid. Again, source energy, downloading something through your crown. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll just take the one that turned over. Number 25, birds of a feather. Well, there's the number 4 again. There are 4 birds. 4 here, 44 here. Stability, stability, stability. You're manifesting stability. You're manifesting abundance, number 8. Oh, and the 17 reduces to an 8 as well. 8. This is a power number, so you don't really reduce it, but 4 plus 4 is 8. Feathers might be significant because I'm noticing the birds and the quill made of a feather. 1444 when I looked up. Lots of 4s. Wow. Seeing the birds of a feather makes me think you're drawing in like-minded souls. 20, a merry motive. Well, that makes me think of what we read in the guidebook about making sure of what your motivations are. Let's see here. Yeah, people have a way of imposing their opinions on you, so pay attention to whom you surround yourself with at this time. Be watchful and check your own motives as well as those of others. Motive, yeah. Minding your own motives, 1616 when I looked up. Yeah, and the birds of a feather makes me think of what I just read about being mindful of the energies that you surround yourself with. Knowing what their intentions are as well. So there's a big message of discernment, right? Ooh, 11, in perfect harmony. Well, harmony makes me think of balance, unity, also stability. It makes me think of this card here, birds of a feather, harmony. Having harmonious connections. And the number 11, the ones mirror each other. Alignment, that makes me think of. So we have a double digit here, 1, 1, 4, 4. Alignment. You're aligning. You are aligning with your dreams. You are aligning with your purpose. Yeah, it makes me think the universe is communicating to you. You are in perfect alignment. Oh, so supportive. Looking at the storyteller card, I got, your life is a story. Tell your story. Storyteller, tell your story. I'm looking at the key, and I'm also all the flowers here. I don't know what kind of flowers they are, but they make me think abundance. And I did mention the number 8, making me think of abundance. So it makes me think, whatever this book is, and it may not be a book, some medium where you're telling a story that's channeled to you from spirit. Well, that is the key, will be at least one of the keys that will unlock your abundance. And yeah, the blue inkwell makes me think of the throat chakra. Your throat chakra is healing. Number 40, another 4. Believe it, trust it. You are manifesting stability. You're being stabilized from within first, and it will be reflected in your reality. Trust it, believe it. Number 40, the land between. You may be at the 0 point right now. The waiting phase, playing the waiting game. It's a time of rest and rejuvenation because you are being aligned for something big. Something that will make your heart overflow with fulfillment and joy. Your cup runneth over. Your cup will runneth over. Okay, now I'm noticing this gazebo here. This gazebo here. Let's pretend this is a stage. Let's pretend this is you. You're meant to be seen. Referring back to what I thought when I saw the number 17, the star card in the tarot. And look at these birds standing on pedestals. Now that makes me think of a merry motive and what the guidebook said about knowing what your motives are. If you do gain recognition or the thought of gaining recognition, if that's one of your dreams, let's say, to garner public recognition, what are your motives? behind seeking public recognition. Get really honest with yourself. You don't have to share it with anyone, but be honest with yourself. Number 27, a grand symphony. Oh boy. Wow, quite the musical theme too, right? We have imperfect harmony and now a grand symphony. Interesting. So, yes, remember how I mentioned a book, but maybe it's just, it may not even be a book, but it's something that has to do with the throat chakra, something that's going to be channeled to you. You are the vessel, right? Through which source expresses itself. So maybe also this creative endeavor, because I think for sure it is a creative endeavor, regardless of whether this is a book, it may be a song or songs. A song with lyrics channeled to you from source. It is my belief, however, everything is channeled from source, right? Where are we getting our ideas? From infinite intelligence. The source is everything. But you, as the human vessel, well, you have your unique personality as well, right? You can add your own personal flourish, because everyone can say the same words, but we all have a unique energetic signature. We have different ways of presenting ourselves, personalities, etc., right? Appearances. Okay. Appearances and even, yeah, different experiences. So we're going to connect with certain people, right? Not everyone. We're not meant to be for everyone. There are how many billions of people here? Okay, I went off on a tangent. So yeah, something that's channeled, maybe a book or songs, music. A symphony? Wow. Now, we have the word grand. We have the word great. Merry. Beautiful adjectives. Great, grand, merry. Divine. Perfect. Wow, time flies. Oh my goodness. Interesting. Okay. We have 46, the uncharted sea. I think you definitely took a leap of faith. You've chosen the untrodden path. The path that you've chosen is a mystery, in referring to what we read about the bobcats. It doesn't mean that you're not scared about this unknown path that you've chosen to walk. But you've chosen, your heart, your soul has chosen to embrace the mystery. Because you know, intuitively, in your heart and soul, that triumph awaits. It is your destiny. And whatever triumph, quote, triumph, looks like for you, that you are meant to live a fulfilling life. The word full made me think of fulfilling life. A life that fills you up, a life that fills your cup of love. And the 46, it reduces to a 10. Ending of cycles, beginning of new ones. You're in the in-between right now. Transitional space. 41, a higher view. Yes. You have a higher view, which is why you've taken this leap of faith on yourself. You know that there's more for you. You know that your potential is boundless. And this woman looks like she's flying with the owl. And there's a heart. It's a glowing green heart, it looks like. Makes me think of the heart chakra, your heart. You've chosen to follow your heart. Not society's expectations of you. Expectations that were constraining, limiting. You chose to rise above those limitations. Yeah. Owl. Wisdom. And owls, they represent to me not only wisdom, but they seem to be ancient souls. So you are likely an ancient soul, an old wise soul. And 41 reduces to a 5, which I associate with change and transformation. You are definitely transforming, becoming more and more who you came here to be. And you know this, which is why you've taken a chance on yourself and you can see the bigger picture. Anything to add or confirm? Okay. 7 of Cups. Choose wisely. So that makes me think of what was advised in the guidebook of exercising discernment. And you've developed discernment on your path. You've learned to go within, to listen to your inner guidance. These 2 birds I think of as representations of spirit, spiritual messengers. I'll put that with a merry motive, yeah. Or a birds of a feather, I'll put it right here. Birds of a feather and a merry motive. Whoop. Oh, look at this. One of the happiest cards in the Tarot. I'm using the Psychic Tarot Pocket Edition. So in this deck, the World card is called Universe, number 21. The beginning of a beautiful journey, New journey. Yep, you're resting and rejuvenating right now. Oh, another number 4. You are definitely manifesting stability in your life. You may meditate, yeah. You go within. You're more at peace within. Trusting your inner guidance over what the outside world presents. Three of Swords, heartache and loss. More. From heartache and loss to the 9 of Cups, fulfillment of wishes. Put that with great and full. Deception and envy. What does, I would put that with discernment. Being discerning of who you surround yourself with, the company that you keep. Birds of a feather. And a mirror motive. Yeah. Trusting your inner guidance system. Let's say this compass is your intuition. There we go. Okay. Remember how I said the number 17 card in the tarot was the star card. In this deck, the Psychic Tarot, they call it hope. But here we go. 1717. You may be seeing 1717. If this message resonates, another 4. Foundation and achievements. Wow. Okay. So in the traditional tarot, it's the 4 of Wands. And in the traditional tarot, there are 2 wands on one side and 2 wands on the other, making you think of 1111. And we do have 11 here, the imperfect harmony card. And now that, look, putting these 2 together, happy Hamily? Maybe you like ham? Okay. Seeing these 2 cards side by side, and oftentimes the 4 of Wands represents to me happy family, happy home. But put beside the harmony card, the imperfect harmony, yeah, you're manifesting a harmonious family, a harmonious home, firm foundations. How many times have we seen 4s in this reading? I've lost count. You are definitely manifesting stability. Beautiful. I'll put it with grateful, great and full. Ooh. Five of Swords, conflict and defeat. More. Clarify. Wow, they're flying. 18, this is the Moon card in the Tarot. They call it Shadow in this deck. Well, that's fitting with the introductory message about mystery. Because Moon could represent mystery, right? What is hidden, but also I associate the Moon with intuition as well. So again, I would associate that with using discernment, using your intuition, your inner guidance system. So you may be feeling maybe defeated once in a while during this resting period. Another 11. Okay, so you could be seeing 1111. Balance, and you're definitely being balanced. Your chakras are being balanced. That's why you're being encouraged to continue to rest. You're being rejuvenated, right? Your chakras are being upgraded. So, 1111. And the 11s make me think of columns, tall columns. They're sturdy, stable structures. Again, stability, balance, yeah. And now I'm looking at the circle surrounding this angel, making me think of the message about protection. Protection here. Or am I imagining things? I think they mentioned protection. Protecting your energy, protecting your secrets, protecting your dreams, right? Oh, okay, yes, I think it says. Bobcat Spirit tells you this is not a time to reveal your deepest, most cherished dreams and desires to others, but rather a time to be quiet and gentle with yourself as truths begin to emerge in your awareness. There you go. Self-protection is called for, so be discerning and reveal no more than is necessary. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this relates to protection. Protection. Okay, as I was saying, you may be feeling mentally conflicted at this time. But yes, that is stabilizing. Oop. Wow. Yeah, you're spending a lot of time alone, most likely. Again, there's a column here. And like I said, I associate columns or pillars with stability, strength. This is, I believe, the Hermit card in the Tarot. So yeah, solitude, gaining a lot of spiritual knowledge. And the column makes me think spiritual strength, inner strength. You're getting prepared. Yeah, okay, yeah. You may be another 4. Wow, okay. This is the 4 of Cups. Discontent and boredom. Yeah, I see this a lot during the readings, so yeah, being in the in-between, sometimes these feelings are going to come up. It's only human. perfectly normal, right? But, as I usually say, because there's a rainbow down here. Just like on this Four of Wands card, there's a rainbow. So, despite maybe occasionally feeling discontent and bored during this waiting period, there is still hope. You still are vibrating in the energy of hope. Hope card. Quality over quantity. The energy of hope is more powerful than the energy of boredom. This is Three of Wands. Partnerships and alliances. Okay, so that makes me think of the Birds of a Feather card. Whatever this endeavor is, this card makes me think that you will have support. Trustworthy support, because whenever I see this card and I see how they're holding each other firmly, I think of stability, trustworthiness. You'll be working with like-minded souls, but of course, use your discernment, right? And you're growing stronger and stronger in spiritual strength. Your intuition is sharpening. I saw the base chakra card. Emotional withdrawal, Eight of Cups, walking away from disappointment. This person, though, is praying, looks like. Again, just by looking at the image, it just makes me want to put it with the Solitude card, the Hermit card. Gaining spiritual strength, having faith. Seeing things from a higher perspective, knowing that there's more for you. Yes, patience during this time of being in the land between, resting and rejuvenating. That's the Temperance card in the Tarot. Well, look at this. Okay, well, we have the number 16, disruption. This is a Tower card in the Tarot. But look at this. What comes right after that? The Emperor. Another 4. What? Self-authority. Leadership. Ooh, and I just noticed for the first time, these two columns here. Column here and a column here. Makes me think of the 11. And what I said about the Four of Wands card in the traditional Tarot, 2 pillars or 2 wands on one side, 2 wands on the other. 11, 11, 1, 1. Stability. Wow, I probably said that word how many times throughout this reading? Can you clarify, please? Ah, look at this. Third eye chakra. 6, again, stability, harmony. And yes, you are highly intuitive. It's sharpening and sharpening. Yeah, you're trusting your intuition more and more. And I think you may, yes, this makes me connect it back to what I said about you getting a download from source, something that you'll be channeling, either a book, a song, composing something, expressing yourself using your throat chakra. Yeah. So the disruption card, which is the Tower, which I associate with divine intervention. So this is, yeah, for sure. This is a divine download, probably. Oh, it's going to be unexpected. It'll feel like quite the shock. But in a good way. Do you know what I mean? It could be life-changing. That's the thing. It will change. Yeah. It's going to be life-altering. Stand your ground. 7 of Wands. But I thought in my mind, I lost my train of thought. Oh, stand strong. Yeah, looking at this image. Stand strong. Yeah. And you're gonna, because you're the Emperor. Okay, how about the Gilded Tarot? Ace of Cups. Doing something that you love. Nine of Swords. Ruminating, losing sleep. Clarify, please. Is this a whole new story? You're... Confirmation of the Tower. This is, yeah, a divinely orchestrated, life-altering change. Tower. Wow. Okay, I think we can end it here. The World. You have the World twice, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Universe confirmed by the, what is this? The Gilded Tarot Royale. Yep. Get ready. Get ready. Fasten your seatbelt. Okay, I will end it there. Thank you. Take care.